On June 4th, 2023, officers responded to a case of domestic violence. The victim had locked himself in the bedroom due to threats from his wife. Here's what happened when the police arrived.
Sheriff's office.
Yeah.
The right before Century. She's not going to answer the door.
Wait on you to come in.
Unless he's got another door unlocked. Shouldn't be that hard. He used to have a son live with them. Maddie's right here. Tamara? She's been arrested I don't know how many times.
Yes, I made a checkup.
Check it.
Here, Claire, he's advising she's still actively trying to break the door down.
Yeah. Does it have a back door or anything that's unlocked?
He's advising all the doors are locked.
Guess we're gonna break his front door. Man.
Yep.
You may get it.
Try. Got a little quick check.
That looks a mess. Get down here now!
This is my
Your hands right now. Get down here.
No, I'm not coming down here. This is my house. I haven't done nothing wrong, and I don't have to get your hands off me. I haven't done
You have
nothing
any
wrong.
weapons on you?
No, I don't, and I've not done anything. Get the off me. This is my house, and I haven't done anything.
Behind your back.
No, I haven't done nothing wrong. You're not taking me to jail. No. No, you're not, dude. I don't think so. I've not done nothing. I swear to God, I will sue the honey. Chris, you better come out here and tell him that I have not touched you. All I've done was beat on the floor.
Give me your other hand.
I've not done anything. How can I give you my hand when I'm on it? How do you expect me to do that? How in the constitute you coming in and breaking my door down because I'm having a conversation with my husband? That justifies that. That was called for. I didn't want to answer it. I wanted to finish my conversation. That's what I wanted. I swear to God, I think I'm having a stroke. Oh, I haven't done anything wrong. So you guys can't just take me to jail for arguing and beating on my own. I own this house, and I have a right to beat on the door if he just runs away from me.
Make sure she doesn't have any weapons.
I don't have any weapons, and I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't. All I've done was try to have a conversation with him. So I didn't feel the need to bring you guys into a problem when there's not a problem.
Well, apparently the problem is you're in the call.
No, the problem is he does not know how to admit that he's wrong. He doesn't know how to admit that he cheated on me for so long, and he wants me to get over it. Okay.
Here's what the husband told the police about the whole incident.
Thank you. I am sorry.
So what's going on?
Well, you guys can see in reports that this has happened multiple times.
Yeah.
She takes no medication, and when she don't take it, she becomes that. Now, we've been going through this, and I've learned, like, here, let me show you guys something. Look at this. This had a 2x4 through it. There's one on that side too. I know what's going to happen. It happened yesterday. I called the police down in Clinton County because she was losing her shit. And this is all over. Me and her had a thing with her friend 20 years ago. That friend's dead. That relationship ended. It's all, I mean, whatever.
Obviously, since she's passed away.
But she gets triggered and thinks of faults and shit, then goes nuts over
You just want me to checkup.
and we get into it.
Well, that's kind of hard to do when you won't even let me have a conversation with you. When you just continuously walk away from me. I didn't do nothing wrong. You guys are crazy. I swear to God, I will get a and sue because I haven't done This is my house. And nothing you guys did justifies breaking my down. I mean, just because I didn't answer the door doesn't mean you guys have the right to it down. Nobody's in danger. He wasn't being threatened or beaten on.
It's like, there's, I hopped out of the car.
You can space them out.
And I got out, and she started threatening everything. She calmed down for a second, so I got back in, and then she went to like hurt herself down on the. So I shut the key off, shut it. She yanked the keys out. I got out. I said, "Hey, this crazy, blah blah blah." They gave me a ride home. She wasn't here, so I was like, "Well, let me get in my truck and leave, and she can have the place, whatever. I'm gone." So I left. Gets about, I think it was 6 or 7. I got cameras in the house. I looked on my camera. She wasn't home. So I'm like, she's probably gonna stay gone. So I came home last night. That dog stayed here. I woke up this morning. She's on the couch. So last night she was talking to me like she was cool. Everything was calmed down. I thought maybe she took her medicine. So I didn't think it was too big of a deal this morning. No, it all came right up real quick. Slept 2x4 in and stayed in there for an hour. Listened to her threatening me, yelling at me, calling me every in the book. And I even told her twice, fake it out. I'm gonna call the police.
I haven't done nothing wrong.
Okay, I'm the
I
third
haven't
one.
done nothing wrong with it.
All right, we're gonna step over this curb,
So-
okay?
God damn it, my nose is running. This ain't even how the is gonna come arrest me when I've not done anything wrong? That's my house, and if I want to beat on every one there, I should have the right to do that. I paid for it. I feel like I gave him 20 years of my life and will remain faithful to him, and he can't even justify having a 5-minute conversation with me that I don't owe. He don't owe me that. After 20 years of being faithful to somebody, that's not cool. And I have every right.
10 minutes. I'm calling the police. You're out of here. Tried it. Then I tried even fake talking like I was talking to someone. Didn't work. Kept fucking doing it. Trying to beat the door down. And I knew what was going to happen when she got in there. She was going to be violent with me or want to be violent, scream in my face, whatever else. She needs, in my head, because this has been going on for 2 years now, institutionalized. She needs to be put somewhere and get her medicines right, or maybe even talk to her to figure out what really, there's something deeper inside. There's got to be. She wasn't like this forever. Like, how the hell's 2 years out of 20 years, she just loses her shit? I just don't understand. I don't understand mental problems. I don't understand her medicine. She's on a fucking medicine, guys.
The woman continued to defend her side even after being arrested.
Can we get my phone, please? Am I going to jail?
I don't know what's going on yet. I just got here.
I swear to God, I've not done anything wrong. I beat on the door. Yes, I did. Because I wanted him to answer me. He can sit in there and he can call the cops and tell them I'm going crazy. But he won't answer me, so I can just move on with my life. That's all I want. I just want closure. That's all I want. It's for him to just tell me that he never loved me. Just be honest. Why? Why hide from me? Hiding isn't going to make anything better. Running from your problems don't make any of them better.
It's 7 or 8 medicines. And they changed you last year or 2 years ago. They changed her to lithium. That really, she went nuts as stuff. Hearing stuff, she sat in that bed, was talking to people that's dead. Telling me that my son walked by the door and left with some people. He was in his room sleeping. All kinds of shit. She did believe she got raped, and I still was 50-50 on that because she's mental, but hey, shit happened. So I didn't say it was 100%, but I didn't say I didn't believe her either. But there was never no evidence, nobody, nothing.
I'm familiar with that
She
case.
just blamed like random people. I mean, oh no, that one, and that was someone else.
But he always blames me and my medicine. My medicine had nothing to do with any of this. It had to do with the fact that he always runs away and hangs up on me. He can never just have a conversation with me. It's always got to be something stupid, childish, putting his fingers in his ears, blah 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 on me. Like, not listening to anything I say. Running away. Threatening me with the police. Or hiding from me. And not answering or opening the door. Like, none of this is even I've not done anything wrong, but try to have a simple conversation that I feel like I am owed.
So I don't know what to do.
So I'm seeing damage and chips on this door. Is that old or is that new?
This is from previous right here. This all right here is from the day. The doorknob being broke off.
Like marks and stuff.
Yeah, that's
from that-
today.
Probably from that rubber hammer there.
I would say.
Okay. So she had the hammer there?
This one here, so she's trying to hit the door with this, that hammer. I don't know if you guys see anything else.
Well, just leave everything where it is so we can photograph it. Also, if you did have that 2x4 through the door, we're going to need to photograph all the measures you took to bar the door. The knife that she was threatening you with. Do you
Never
know,
seen it.
Do you know? You never seen it?
Nope. I told the lady on the phone that
What?
I'd never
Okay.
seen a knife. I was in there.
So
But she did threaten you?
She said, "You come out of this room, I'm gonna have you dead." And then she kept saying different stuff like, "I'll murder your ass as soon as you come for calling the cops on me."
Okay.
But she's manic.
So you never saw a knife?
No, never seen no weapons.
Don't know
She
if
didn't
she
touch
had
me.
a specific one in mind. Are there
I
any
ran.
knives available to
Or
her?
kitchen.
Kitchen.
There's always knives in the kitchen. So, but see, like my guns are in that safe. She don't have the password or a key.
I've done too much for 20 years of my life to be thrown down the drain because he didn't want to be with me. That's I almost died to give birth to our son. And I feel like I had a stroke. I swear to God, I've been talking weird. Like my fucking voice is all weird. I think I had a stroke. And what really sucks is he didn't even have the common courtesy to open the door and see if I was even okay.
Do you need a medic?
I don't know what the I just started, all of a sudden I was trying to have a conversation with him, and I started like slurring my words like I'm drunk almost. And it don't happen every time, but it keeps happening like something's wrong.
The husband explained how this incident keeps happening repeatedly.
I don't play with
Probably
that
a good
shit.
thing.
Well, yes, I don't trust that stuff, and you know, actually, that's why I got to safety. To be honest with you, because she was getting a little weird, but then it just got worse and worse. Like today, she said, "As soon as I get out of jail, I'm going to hunt you down at your jobs. You're going to have to get people to haul me off your jobs. I'm going to ruin your and when you fall asleep anytime, I'm going to come in the house and kill you." So, if she's manic, I believe that possibly is a possibility because people that are manic are just not there. They're not themselves.
Has she harmed you before?
Oh, well, yeah, those were police reports. There was cuts and stuff. I even got in trouble for fighting back because, you know, two people fighting, you both get in trouble. But, you know, after you get hit for 3 different times calling the cops and you get stuck in this room and she's in there, yeah, I did hit her and I threw her out of my way, but I was just trying to get the hell away.
What was the fight? What started today?
Same thing. She thinks about this girl. Her name was Marcia. 20 years ago, we had a thing with her. I like a throuple thing, like 3 people. Okay, that ended anyway. You know, and she's dead now. This girl's dead. So that ended way a long time ago. Let's see, we moved up to Fairborn. That was Marchmont. It ended then. So that's about 15 years ago it ended.
Are you having any other medical
No,
problems?
maybe I did have a stroke. I just hope maybe it'll kill me. That's what I really want. Just let it me, because what's the point? The person I've dedicated my whole entire life to and stayed faithful for and have done everything and been there for him and forgave him for cheating on me.
Are you feeling any type of limb numbness?
I don't know what I feel. I just feel, I don't know. I feel like I've been taken advantage of, and I feel like I'm in the wrong again. He makes me look like I'm crazy.
Do you take any medication?
Yeah.
What kind of medication do you take?
Stomach medicine, mental health medicine.
What kind of mental health medicine?
I don't remember.
What are you diagnosed with?
I got bipolar. I've got major depressive disorder.
Any change in your
I've got
medication
anxiety.
recently?
No, but all I was doing, I came home this morning after he argued with me yesterday and wouldn't have a conversation with me. Finally, I got him to talk to me last night. And he listened and acted like he cared and understood my feelings and validated that I wasn't just feeling this way and making things up just to be mad at him or just to make his life hell.
She gets in these moods where her medicine or something happens, and she goes back to them. And she says, "No, you was a cheating mother." I get that. I've apologized about this. I said sorry so many times. There was even weeks, like months. Every Friday when I came from work, "I'm sorry for anything I did to hurt you," is what I would tell her because I feel like because it's causing her to be nuts. But now I can't fix it. So I thought after so many times we're talking about it, everything's going to end. It's not ending. So it's either the medication, it's not right, or she's really messed up in her head and I don't know it. So I don't know what to do. How do you get someone like put in a psych ward to get tested.
So I came home to finish, like I wrote a note. I was in the process of writing it when he came down. And I was trying to explain to him how everything that he says to me and does to me or has said to me over the past 20 years makes me feel like he didn't ever love me. That I was only there because he didn't want his son to grow up without a mom and dad. And so I'm justified on feeling that way. Like, that up that he can just run away from me after I've gave him 20 years. You just run away and threaten me with the fucking cops all the time and act like a child. That's what I deserve. That's the kind of respect I get for being dedicated to somebody and never doing anything wrong.
He showed the officers a recording of the woman acting dangerously.
You can't walk them in because they ain't gonna. See, you seen it. She ain't accepting that shit. There's no way in hell.
Something court ordered.
But then,
Do you
by
have
then,
any recordings of what she was saying to you today?
I
Today,
do, but you
specifically?
really can't hear it. You can see her beating on the door. Let's see, this is the last time. Or did I take
Any video you're going to need to send to Deputy Snell so that we have that.
Alright. Okay.
And let me move on with my life. Get out, Chris. Get the out of my house now. Get out. Get the out. Get out. I'm not going to stand here and look like a over you being a husband. And not even just
That's her trying to break down the
Yeah, I
door.
can see the doorknob moving.
But all during that, she was doing threats and stuff. You just don't hear it clear.
We have dispatch recordings too that we can get.
Oh, she heard it, and she said, "I'll stay in the room." I have no to stay in the room. I'm not going to jail ever again for something I didn't really cause.
for him to have sex with my best friend behind my back for 12 years, for him to get caught doing it. Multiple times he got caught. And then his friend told me, well, he's cheating on you. And I'm, well, again, he's cheating on me again. It never stopped, is what he said to me. It never stopped. For 16 years, he continued to hurt me. And I never found out about it. And this all happened because I was raped by that neighbor there. And the trauma caused all these memories to come back. The stuff that I did forgive him for. I did forgive him for having an affair with her. But at the time I forgave him for it, I didn't know that it was still going to happen. And then it still continued to go on, even when he moved me 2 hours away, to make sure that I could never find her at his job site. To make sure that I had nobody, no friends, no family, nothing. I was stuck with him. He gave my house away. He turned my son against me.
Okay. Well, at least we got here and nothing. At least everybody's safe.
Start on a
So
statement.
yeah, start on one of
Little
those.
damage
I'm
to
sure
your
you're
door.
familiar.
Yes, unfortunately, I am.
But you said you want us to break it in, so we did.
Well, I mean, what do I do? She-
Yeah,
she
we
wanted
had
to
no
open
choice.
the
I mean, that's the
door
only way we could get it. I could hear her yelling at you and beating on the door, so I just had to wait on somebody else to get here before.
And for what? For what? A heroin addict junkie. He hates meth heads, heroin addicts. He hates drug addicts. He has dogged the my sister for years and she got clean. And he told me I couldn't see my sister because she used to be a drug addict. But he knew for a fact that she was shooting heroin. We had discussed it multiple times. He's racist as hell. He knew she was having sex with black people for money. And he still continued to have sex with somebody and put me at risk to get a disease and then gonna hide from me and not even have the common courtesy to tell me, no, Tamara, I didn't love you. Or, no, your feelings are valid. You have a right to be mad.
You don't have any injuries? She didn't hit you or anything?
No,
today?
as soon as
Just all
I-
threats?
I walked, I went downstairs. I didn't know she was here. I walked downstairs, let the dogs out there sleeping with me. Went and let them out the back door, and I seen her head on the couch. I was like, so then I was like, okay, she didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing, so I got my coffee, brought the dogs back, went up here. Well, I was planning on going to work today just to get away from this situation. So I go to work, leave it alone. I go down there and say, hey, can you move your train? She's started right there. I was just like, I'm writing you a big letter because the way you hurt my feelings, but that was 15 years ago. It really, I understand we've been through this. I didn't say that, but that's in my head. I was like, screw this. I was like, I'm not dealing with you. I'm going back to my room. I heard her get up, start stomping. I came and slid that 2x4 through because I knew what was about to happen. And so I was in there for about an hour before I even called you guys, or maybe even longer. Just trying to let her wind down. But there was no winding down. She freaking bombed.
The woman kept complaining about her relationship to the officer.
Well, I can't help that trauma made everything come back in my brain. Because had I chose for any of this to come back, I would have never wanted to remember that. It's not like I've suffered enough having to be raped and everything being dismissed because there wasn't enough of his DNA to prove that it was him. But there was male DNA in my underwear. And then my husband just brushes that off like I was just crazy. And then gets mad and tells me I let the neighbor come over and rape me. That's what I did. And then I deserve for him to just walk away from me. I gave you a son. And I gave you my whole life. And have been the only person that's ever been faithful to you and cared about you, truly. And I do love him. And I don't know how not to love him. But it's not right for him to walk away from me and not even give me 5 minutes to express the things that he said to me and the things that he still says to me about her, or the things that he told me, you know, why he cheated on me, because I was mean to him apparently. But the fact that I just found out that he cheated on me before I was even pregnant. So he ruined my whole life. I could have gave my son siblings and met somebody that actually wanted to be with me.
And
Have you ever had a protection order with her?
no.
Do you want one?
I might have to. I'm nervous. I mean, anybody could kill anybody, don't get me wrong. It could happen to anybody. But the thing is, I love her. She's my wife, 20 years. I just want her better. But I don't know how to go about it.
Do you have a counselor, psychiatrist, or anything?
She does, but they don't care. And I'm no offense to doctors, but they just don't give a more. They want money. They switch medicines. They talk to her, oh, how you feel, how you doing, but they don't do nothing. She's been going to counselor for years, and it don't fix nothing. And I went to one just because of anger management shit. I had to because of a fight we got into over this same shit. And I told the counselor, and he looked at me like I was stupid. He's like, you should have never went to jail. You was protecting yourself to get away from it, and they threw your ass in jail. I was like, yeah. I was like, but it's two people fighting. That's the way it is. So I got charged. I had to pay fines, probation, anger management over me trying to get away. So that's why I put those bars on that door frame and made sure I can hide and not go to jail because I don't deserve that. I mean, I'm trying to help her, but there's nothing. I don't know what to do.
Well, what was the excuse when I was working 2 jobs and he was lazy and didn't even work at all? What the is the excuse then? That I was mean to him when I was working and supporting him and he didn't do anything? Fucking lazy. And him and her forced me into their threesome for what? They was already having their thing behind my back anyways. All I wanted him to do was answer me because I gave him, when I found out that he never quit cheating on me, I told him to just go and be with her. If she's who makes you happy, please go be with her and leave me alone. I won't keep our son from you. I told him that, and I meant every word of that. I would have never kept my son from his dad. But I didn't want to be cheated on anymore. And he couldn't even give me the same courtesy he asked to be.
She just said, I don't care what the I will get your ass. But that's her manic state. She's somewhere way different right now than normal Cameron. I mean, hell, look at her. What, she's $130? She's trying to break down the door. It ain't gonna happen. And especially with a 2x4. Now, the first time did because these were panels. Mm-hmm. So you can just pop a panel out. So she broke that. But I put OSB reinforced behind this. So I made sure she wasn't getting to me.
The female was soon transported to the jail for further investigation.
Can you please go in there and get my phone? I have been nothing but good to you. I've explained to you everything that's going on, and I don't deserve I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't even threaten him. I didn't touch him. I didn't do anything. So I don't see how you guys just justify coming in somebody's house and turn the goddamn door down. Because I was beating on a door that I own. I own that house. I paid for it. I have every right to do what I want. And I didn't threaten that fat mother. But you know what? I tell you what, when I get out of jail, he better not be there because I will him then. That's when I'm going to get him. Send me to my jail because he's a piece of
Yeah, I'm a construction worker. I'll fix it.
So it's just like that.
That right there,
Probably
my son was here. She beat her head into this floor. I had to hold her down while the cops was being called. Mm-hmm. She locked him out. He had to bust this open to get in here to get to the phone.
I figured it had been busted before since I was on there.
And she was sitting there just like, you ain't get wham, and started beating her head in the
How many prior domestics does she have?
I don't like fully charged domestic violence. I don't think none of them's been fully charged. They've been down degraded to like assault or whatever.
Do they do it disorderly? Have they? Is that what they? Okay. So they absolve threats of killing you, and she didn't actually punch you or hit you with the hammer
No.
or anything, right? Okay.
That's why I don't want it to happen, because that's more on her,
Yeah.
and it's really not her fault. She's just not her.
Is she taking her meds, or do you know?
I know 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, what is it? It might be Prozac, but something to that effect, Prozac. She don't like how it makes her tired, so she quit taking it. Well, that weekend, I noticed, when she stares off, she's quiet, she acts weird, I know something's wrong. So I started asking her questions and stuff. She said, no. Eventually I found out she quit taking it. So I don't know how long she really quit taking it for, but I know it just got worse.
Is she diagnosed with anything, or
Probably a list.
list?
She goes to counselors, she's been going to counselors.
She like bipolar,
She's
schizophrenic?
bipolar. I don't think they ever diagnosed her with schizophrenia, but I believe she is. She got multiple personalities. There's like a couple other things. Like I said, I work all the time. She don't work. I pay the bills. So I work, come home, dinner, bed, same thing every day. So it's hard for me to know everything. But I try to learn some of it, and I know she's on a list of medications, which I don't know if it's good or if it's bad.
The only thing I did wrong was beat on the floor. I haven't threatened nobody, but wait till I get out of jail. I'll kill that fat. I'll really kill him. Then you guys will have a reason to take me to jail.
It's all mental health. When she's normal, she's fine. She'll help anybody. She'll give someone money if they needed it.
So she's never violent or
No,
threatening?
not normally.
Okay.
But as soon as something starts ticking, she starts acting weird. She starts getting weird. She'll sit there and be quiet, or she'll say something that's off key of her, and you're like, what the hell's going on
And
with her?
does she always focus on the past infidelity? That's
Yes.
what it is each time
Yep.
that sets her off.
Every
Okay.
damn time. It never fails.
I'm going to bust all the windows out of that truck. I own that mother too. I'll destroy every vehicle we own. Send me to jail again, because you can't be a man and answer a goddamn question. If they could hear me on the phone, I'm sure they could hear I never one time threatened him in any kind of way. Because what I said was, when I open the door, he's going to get the out of my house, because he's not going to like the me that he sees. That's what I said. I didn't threaten him like physically or mentally or whatever, or with bodily harm or death. None of that. All I said was he's going to get out, and I would have probably hit him. I probably would have hit him. But I don't have to threaten to do it. I'll just do it.
The woman started acting very difficult as soon as they arrived at the jail.
I'm buckled in. How you expect me to do that? I'm not Houdini.
Whoa, hey, what's up?
No. You motherfuckers come into my house and broke my goddamn door down and tackled me to the floor over a fucking grown-ass man standing in the room making shit, trying to make me look like I'm crazy because he's a cheating bastard. That this is the 4th time I went to jail, and I didn't do a goddamn thing to even deserve to be here.
Listen to me.
Now, I'm pissed. This
I
ain't
understand.
right.
Just listen to
They
me.
broke in my house.
Okay.
And then tackled me to the ground like some kind of goddamn criminal because he says that I'm crazy or I'm going ballistic. No.
Just listen to me, okay?
It's not cool.
I can't talk to you until I read certain things to you. Okay?
I know you gotta
I
read
want.
your rights.
I want
I'm
to
just
give.
ready to get this over with.
I
and
know.
get the out of here
Okay, just
so
listen.
I can move on with my life.
Okay, just listen. I want to give you an opportunity to tell your side, but I have
I'm
to go.
going to. I swear to God,
Okay.
when I get out of here, I'm going to find a lawyer, and the motherfucker who broke my goddamn door down and tackled me like I'm some kind
Okay,
of
listen.
criminal or crazy
Just
person.
listen.
Like
Just listen
that
to me,
300-pound motherfucker was in danger from
All
me.
right, just
He
listen
was
to
in
me.
danger.
I'm gonna unbuckle you, and you gotta
Okay.
listen to the COs.
Well,
all
how
right?
does he expect me to get out when I'm buckled in the goddamn car?
You didn't know that you had your seatbelt
How do you
on.
not see a goddamn seatbelt?
Okay. All right. Let's go.
You're trying to pull me out. Like I'm trying to do nothing. Like I'm just trying to sit there and get in. No, I'm not trying to get out. Get on and fix it. And then tried to pretend like I was crazy, and I just made it all up. So not only did I get raped in my own house, I got raped. Then all the trauma comes back from his affair for so long, and then I realized that he really didn't love me, that he actually loved her and wanted to be with her. So I gave him an out and he didn't leave. So why? Why make me miserable? Why send me back to jail? Because you're unhappy. Why do you not think that you owe me at least an explanation? After I dedicated 20 years of my life to you. Come to somebody's house, have no proof that the person is being assaulted or even threatened. Kick their door in and then
Hold on. Listen to me. What she's asking you is if you want to go in and talk to her and write a statement about your side. She can't talk to you about all that other stuff.
Yeah, I just don't feel like
But-
this is f***ing,
So
like I don't deserve this. I didn't do anything
you have the right to
wrong.
feel that way, but do you want to write a written statement?
We're just gonna go down.
My house and I'll burn that piece of to the ground.
Alright. Let's go down this way.
Okay, here you go.
If anybody's done damage, something, it should be me.
Alright, we're going in this room on the right.
And I've been the only person that hasn't damaged it.
And you'll
Him
go to
or
the
my
left.
son.
Left side of the table, please.
I look like a goddamn f***ing fool in here over a man again. This is and then you make me look like a clown walking around here like I'm suicidal.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed by the court to represent you without cost. Greene County is a public defender county, and the Greene County Public Defender's Office may assist you by providing you with a lawyer before any questioning. Do you understand?
You know what really sucks is that the judge is probably tired of seeing me beat on him, and he's probably gonna believe that I actually did something wrong this time.
Okay. If you have... Okay. The reason you're here is
Because he made a fly.
for domestic violence by threats.
And I didn't
Okay.
even do anything wrong.
He was on the phone with dispatch on 911.
I didn't threaten him though.
Okay.
I was screaming.
Okay.
He wouldn't open the door or leave or even give me a comment. Like, there's nothing. It's like, I don't know. How do you do something to somebody and justify not even giving that person an explanation, not answering that person, just completely ignoring that person and threatening them with the cops all the time. We just went on vacation, and on vacation, he f***ing treated me like I was some embarrassment to him, and everything I did was wrong. I couldn't drink at a time that was perfect for him, or I drank too fast, or I talked too loud, or I didn't say nouns and pronouns the way that I should, or whatever, because I met lesbian women. We went for our 20th anniversary and wasted $5,000 for him to be a criticism. Like, he was just criticizing me and judging me the whole time. Like, he kept calling me an alkie. I don't even drink. I never drink, but we paid $800 for an alcohol card to go and have fun and enjoy ourselves. So why would I not want to get my money's worth and actually enjoy myself? But I couldn't do that. So he just can't handle the fact that I remember anything that he's ever done wrong. He has already told me he'll never admit to cheating on me. He will never give me any answers. And all I want is for him to have a conversation with me. You don't have to act like a little kid and put your fingers in your ears. You don't have to threaten me with the police. You don't have to threaten to leave me like you have some kind of power over me. Like, you don't have the upper hand in this. You hurt me. And I feel bad for her because she was ugly. She could never be pretty, and she would never find a man. She wanted my husband to take care of her, and that's what she really wanted.
So
And I feel like he don't care that he hurt me. He promised me he would stop cheating on me. He never did. It never stopped until she got tired of waiting around on him to leave me. She finally realized that he wasn't ever going to leave, and she gave up, and she quit being madly in love with him. I did have an attitude problem. I didn't always get up and cook or clean. I wasn't always the nicest to him. But to try and justify your actions by telling me that you cheated on me because I was mean to you when you started cheating on me before I ever even got pregnant.
Okay. Well,
He actually said that shit.
that's why you're here.
No, he seriously said that I said I was going to murder him.
You were heard on 911 threatening bodily harm to him. Yes.
No.
That's what was
They
relayed
must
to
not have
us.
heard what the I said. I was screaming, and I was going crazy because I felt like I was having a stroke at the time,
And for some reason, my voice kept acting really weird, and I really did think I had a stroke. And I wanted him to come and actually check on me and see if I was okay. And I told him I would blow that truck up.
Today?
I told him that. He loves that truck. He loves more than anything. So I will destroy that truck.
I'll make sure that that's all documented, okay?
I do want his name. I'll come in my house and pull me to the ground for
Yeah, I
nothing.
can Velcro this for you. Hang on.
1305.
There you go.
I hope they plan on paying for the damages they did to my car. That's
Okay, we're just gonna go right this way.
The female was charged with domestic violence, resisting arrest, and aggravated menacing. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.